the game of the evening. The game of the evening is some Zelda. Where we left off last time, we were here in Rito, and we were getting ready to go mess with this giant bird. But I've been playing a bit offline. I got all my maps unlocked. Been getting some shrines and some stuff like that to up my stamina still. I think what I actually need to do before we go. Oh, and I got some new stuff. Oh, the game's a little loud. We can turn the old game down a bit. We can turn the game down a little bit, and I can just turn it up in my headphones. But yeah, we gotta go get some fruits. We gotta get some durians. So we can make some health food. Oh, I think I went to the wrong one. This was the one I want, the Farron Tower. That's Mario, wrong game. Oh, man. I will say the one thing that is hard about going back to playing on the Switch after playing on the PS5 is load times. Anything else I can deal with. Like, the 30 frames a second I'm fine with. I'm fine with 1080p. Like, none of that really bugs me. I'm fine with, like, a couple dropped frames here and there. But, man, once you have those lightning fast load speeds, it's very hard to play games without them. Because you just don't know what you're doing between screens. You're just kind of chilling and waiting for things to happen. Man, these durians really blend in. But you know what's still wild is just playing this game and just realizing how well it runs, how polished it is, how great of a game it is. And this was like the first game that came out for the Switch. And it was on the previous gen. And you look at other games that have come out for Switch, and it's just hard to believe the difference between the different studios working with Nintendo on their first-party titles. And just how some are crazy nice and some aren't. And just where different groups choose to spend their game dev time. You know, some make a really pretty, well-running game. Some make a game that's really intricate, with like a bunch of different options and generated things to do. I don't know. I just find it wild. I think the thing that's surprising, though, in Breath of the Wild, at least what seems to be the most strenuous on the game, is actually when the wind blows. Anytime the wind blows, it seems like that's when I get dropped frames. Okay, I know there's a shop around here. Yeah, I want these arrows. I'll take them all. Oh man, I can't afford those bomb arrows. I'm broke. I need to find a pot to cook in. I don't understand why it's always so hard to find a pot to cook in. I feel like there should be more pots everywhere. Aha! Hello, child. Okay, so I got 10 of these durians. Here's the thing. I wonder if I can mix the durians with some other stuff. Because I don't know if I need to have 5 durians in there. Okay, so I'm getting plus 13 if I use 3. I know I get plus 20 if I use 5. Let's try it with 4. Plus 16. But, you know, I'd rather have 3. Morgan, welcome on in. I'd rather have 3 that give me, like, plus 13 than 1 giving me plus 20, you know? I like how Link hums while he's cooking. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed that. That's not what I meant to do. Dang it. Just trying to be prepared as I can be, you know? Going into this dungeon. Yeah, he's got a big old smile on his face while he's cooking. What? I mixed 1 mushroom in, and I didn't get my mighty effect. Oh, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have put that mushroom in. Oh. Well, now I've got to cook a bunch of mighty thistles. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it worked. Mighty fried wild greens. I thought I was about to get something really bad. Oh, Morgan wants to be on the board. Morgan is going to be the first on the board of the new month, because they are my special bean. Yeah, right there. Not me having to double check how to spell definitely every single time. Bam! Right there. Up on the board. Ready to go. First star of the new month. Right there in the back. See, what else do I got? Got a lot of defense increasing stuff. All right, I think... Okay, I think this is going to end up being a good amount of things. And we bought some arrows. So we're going to have things to shoot the dude with, the bird. Because the bird said we were going to shoot the other bird. And that's an accurate summary of what's going to happen. The bird told me to shoot the other bird with the arrows and the special bow. This bow. Also, I'm going to equip my meteor rod. Not because I want to use my meteor rod, but because it keeps me warm. Not like completely warm, but warm enough if I put on my pants. Meteor rod is just warm enough. I don't think this will be an issue once I get up to the other bird. Teba, my man. You ready to save the world or what? Normal arrows won't put a dent in those cannons. You'll need to hit them with bomb arrows. These are a precious commodity, so don't expect me to do this again. But take these bomb arrows. Oh, heck yeah. All right, we're ready to go. You want to prepare a warm meal or bring some warm clothes? Oh, I'm ready. All right, but let me ask you something. Why are you doing this? Why risk your life to bring down Meadow? To rescue Zelda. Zelda? But that's the name of the Princess Rivali served 100 years ago at Hyrule Castle. I don't know what she has to do with Divine Beast Von Meadow, but whatever. As long as you're helping me bring down Meadow, your motivation is fine by me. Right, get on. And away we go. We're just going to fly on his back. It'll be all right. All right, it's showtime. Man, even I feel like I'm going to freeze up here. There's Divine Beast Von Meadow. It has its barrier up again. What a pain. What's wrong, Link? Too scared? Let's go over the plan. You see those cannons? I'll draw their fire. While I'm doing that, use your bomb arrows to destroy the cannons. Got it so far? If you need to withdraw for a bit, just spread your cloth and float straight up in the updraft for a while. I'll take that as a sign that we need to regroup. Don't bother aiming for anything other that's covered by Meadow's barrier. It's impenetrable. And whatever you do, don't get close enough to touch it. And finally, I know I've said this a few times, but don't forget your cold protection. We can move whenever you're ready. All right. Now go blow up those cannons.
Watch out.
Oh, my aim is trash.
That's it.
Except for when it's not. 1 down, 2 to go. Or maybe 3. I didn't really count.
Out of the way.
You know, for this guy supposed to be drawing their fire, he sure is not doing that.
We're in hot. That's the way.
Easy peasy. Ugh. You know what I appreciate about the people who make Zelda is I truly feel that they are some of the best level designers in all of gaming. I think the reason
One more.
old Zelda games are still so much fun to play. Like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Like, I think they have decent stories,
Watch out.
but like their level design and their item design is just unparalleled. And really, I think it's what gets Nintendo through in a lot of departments is their level design. At the end of the day, their games are just fun. Their games are fun. Their levels are interesting. The mechanics are good. Like, flying through the air and shooting the cannons down on that thing was just a fun time.
That thing is history.
Oh no, Teba! You're hurt from all that cannon fire that you were totally luring away from me that I never noticed.
Bad news, Link. It looks like I got hit pretty good back there. I think I need to get back to the flight range. I just hope that I can make it back. You head down to Meadow. Good luck. It's all you.
I don't know if you can really be giving me orders to be like, you head down to Meadow and like get this done by yourself. I mean, I was here helping you. Man, so am I gonna have to deal with it being cold the entire time I'm up here? Because that would suck. And this is why I'm the only guy who can get in here, because I got the Sheikah Slate.
Well now, I've seen that face before. I
Nani?
had a feeling you would show up eventually, but making me wait 100 years is a bit...
Oh man, I forgot about this.
You're here to wrest control of Meadow away from Ganon, correct? If so, then the first thing you'll want to do is find yourself a map.
Oh man, I totally
Guy
forgot about
yourself
their
has the
spirits
information
being
for the
inside
layout
the
of this
beasts.
divine beast. Can you make it there?
Oh man, it is totally cold here. Oh man. Oh wait, I remember how to get these dudes. Take that, punk. Little eye on the wall. Just gonna check out this chest real quick. Ooh, a core. We like that. Yeah, oh man, I freeze. I freeze if I take off my meteor rod. This is not a good situation. But we're gonna eat some healthy, meaty rice balls. And it's gonna be all fine. Man, where did he say that thing was? He told me to find that map. Is it over there? There's a switch for this guy somewhere. Not sure where it's at. But we'll find it. Man, one thing that I always got upset with was when people talked about this game and they're like, yeah, there were no dungeons in it. It's like, no, there are actually 5 dungeons in it that you played. If you don't like the design of the dungeons, that is a different discussion. But saying that there were no dungeons is just a blatantly false statement. I want your chest. I want your chest that you're hiding from me. Ooh. Finding all these ancient materials. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I want to stay away from that thing. I gotta be real careful using my meteor rod. It's badly damaged. Okay, I feel like I probably have to solve this puzzle, and I'm just like refusing to do that. Oh no, there's the thing. It is over there. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to glide over to this. I feel like I'm cheesing something when I do that. Bam. Easy. Let's get ourselves a map of this place. I thought the maps in this game were really cool. For the dungeons, at least. I mean, I thought the whole map was actually really cool. But the dungeons specifically have a really cool map setup. It's 3D! Divine Beast controls have been enabled.
You'll need to look closely at your map of the Divine Beast. The terminals that will activate Meadow are marked by those glowing points. You'll need to activate all of the terminals to take back control.
Okay.
Think you're up to it?
Of course I'm up to it, bro. Yeah, look, it shows it down in the bottom right as I turn my camera to, like, give me an idea of, like, which way I'm facing. Oh, yeah, and I can tilt it now. I can tilt it. Oh, man. I didn't mean to actually tilt it that time. I gotta make sure I'm in the right place before I'm doing any of that shenanigans. But earlier, I was all like, there's a switch that lets me do this. And now I realize there was no switch. What I've got to do is tilt my boy over. And then I'll slide. Whee! Kinda scary, kinda spooky. But it got us where we needed to be. because I gotta take over this terminal.
There are 4 terminals remaining. Still a ways to go.
Yeah, well, you're not doing anything, bro. You're telling me I have a ways to go. And, like, I'm the one out here doing all the work. Ah! Gonna tilt this bad boy. So that hammer's gonna come hit this little pole. Oh, what you talking about? Back over here. What murder? Link was the nicest guy. Everybody loved him. What about all the murders he committed? What murder? Really enjoying that what murder sound on TikTok. It's a fun one.
There are 3 terminals remaining. Keep going.
Oh, now you're starting to build some confidence in me. Got the map, got some terminals. Now you're like, oh, okay, maybe this guy knows what he's doing. Okay, that was kind of weird. That was kind of odd. Whoa! The Knight's Claymore. Gonna drop a little bomb in that there too. This work? Nah, of course not. Just gonna take care of those guys. Don't wanna let them cause any more issues. I feel like I could totally glide to that one. Oof. I guess when everything's tilted, that's a little steeper. Bam! Forget about it. Forget about it.
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're almost there.
Yeah, don't act so shocked, bro. What did that do? Oh, I see. Yes, yes, yes. And now... Oh, gosh. Well, I turned off the wind, which was my goal. So... Now, easy peasy. Man, I feel like the first time I played this, it took me a lot longer to solve these puzzles. And I don't think it's that I've gotten better at the puzzle, or like that I remember how to solve the puzzles. I think I'm better at the way the game wants me to think. Like, the game, after playing the game for oh so long, you kind of click into like, oh, it's trying to get you to do this.
Just one terminal remaining. What do you know?
Okay, the last one is under. Think I know where I gotta be. But the problem is I don't know where the eye is for that one. Can I just go all the way around? Is it that easy? Okay, we're going to tilt it the other way. So I don't see anything to carry me over there. I know that I could just glide over there. I'm kind of worried. It kind of seems like there's going to be a draft. Well, those are the 5 terminals.
The last terminal. Now you just need to start the main control unit. I want you to take a good look at your map. There should be a new glowing point on there. Well, flap to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's totally a new glowing point. Okay, I gotta turn this bad boy so I can get back. Yeah, super easy. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't wait long enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna let myself fall. Just gonna let myself fall. Just seemed like the easier option. Can I get... Nope. There's one more chest that I want. That I can see. Gosh dang it. That was dumb. That was dumb. That metal bar got in my way. Also, I'd like to point out that I've done this entire dungeon without doing the little metal bar test. I personally feel like that's impressive. Cool, some bomb arrows. I want those. So it looks like this is strong enough now that I can fly up to the top. I feel like I'm going to want this guy level. And I think it's time to eat some tasty foods. Just when we thought it would be easy. Yeah, if anything, I think probably what I felt most about these dungeons was that they were short. The Wind Blight Ganon.
Good luck. That thing is one of Ganon's own, and it plays dirty. It defeated me 100 years ago, but only because I was winging it. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but you must avenge me, Link. His aim is dead on. Watch yourself.
Ah, stupid tornadoes. Oh no, it looks like I did get him a bit. Gosh dang it. Ah! Oh. Okay. Oh no. He about to go into phase 2?
Watch your blind spot.
I don't remember what phase 2 does. I don't like that. Oh my gosh. Link, run. in my heart of hearts, I felt like having more hearts was a better idea. I feel like this is the easiest Ganon. And maybe that's why I like doing this one first. Because he goes down like a chump. But the one in the desert is easily the hardest one. By like a hard mile. Look at him explode. Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked. Be free, my giant bird. Be free. Oh yeah, free heart piece. That's why you put everything into stamina. Because the game's going to give you heart pieces anyway. Yeah, now I got 4 hearts. Once you activate the main control unit, you will not be able to re-enter the Divine Beast. Not yet. I would like to see if there's anything on these wings. We started on the tail. There's a little patch on his nose. But I feel like there is a chest. I knew it. Question is, how do we get over there? I bet there's something super cool in this chest. A giant ancient core. That's probably useful for something. Alright, let's go watch our victory cutscene. Let's go watch our victory cutscene. Oh, gosh dang it. Victory is ours! And we look super cool with our Hylian hood. You know, I'm just noticing that those 4 things, those like pillars, are the 4 divine beasts.
Who would have thought?
It's our boy, but he's a ghost. Oh, Rivali was the coolest one.
Well done. I suppose I should thank you now that my spirit is free. This returns Meadow back to its rightful owner. Don't preen yourself just for doing your job. I do suppose you've proven your value as a warrior. A warrior worthy of my unique ability. The sacred skill that I have dubbed Rivali's Gale.
That's why I'm here. That's why I did this one first. I wanted Rivali's Gale.
It's now time to move on and start making preparations for Meadow's strike on Ganon. but only if you think you'll still need my help while you're fighting inside Hyrule Castle. Feel free to thank me now.
Oh man, he's got this awesome theme.
Or, never mind, just go. Your job is far from finished, you know.
Yeah, we gotta go get a whole nother divine beast.
The princess has been waiting an awful long time.
But where are you sending me? You're just shooting me to a random place. I don't even know where I'm at. It is the Legend of Zelda spell. I just finished the bird, which I went to the bird first. So I'm one divine beast in. Did you beat the Thunderblight Ganon? Did you take him out? I know you were putting up a fight with them. You did. You got the camel and the elephant last night? Oh, perfect, because we're going to go do the elephant next. We're going to do the elephant next, so no spoils for you.
Meadow's sights are now set. You'll have a precise speed on Ganon from this vantage point.
But yeah, there might be a little bit of spoilers like post-bird here.
Everything you've got. Now we wait for that perfect moment. Meadow, we've been artfully patient for the last 100 years.
Oh yeah, I've only gotten that first memory. But yeah, the memories are fun. I think the hardest thing about the memories is that you kind of find them out of order.
Even without the power of
And I think it's beneficial once you find all of them to turn around and just go rewatch all of them.
Even I could not. Guess I was wrong about how lucky he would be. I hope that luck holds out, Link, for everyone's sake.
But yeah, I thought I really liked the memories and how it went through. I know a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, the narrative really suffered." And I was like, "I don't know. I thought it was a cool way to tell a story." Rivali's Gale. So yeah, the reason I always do his first is because I feel like this is the best ability in the game. I think Rivali's Gale is the best ability in the game. Just for being able to do that. Makes life so much easier. You, I really owe you for what you did. Are you hurt? It's fine. Thanks to my wife, I've recovered to the point where I can stand. Actually, my wife told me something about you. She says you're a descendant of the champion. Yeah, about that. Haha. Go on, there's nothing to hide. Your bowmanship, the way you move through the air, there's no doubt about it, you have the blood of a champion. What? You look like you've got something to say. Well, actually, don't tell me. You're the Hylian champion? Haha, good one, pal. Everyone knows that all the champions were wiped out by Calamity Ganon 100 years ago. And even if they survived that, they'd be old geezers with canes instead of swords. Telling me how old I should look. I let the Elder know about what happened to Divine Beast Meadow, but you should probably go talk to him. Oh yeah, I think he gives me something. Whoa! I love this guy. You have done it, and you survived at that. You conquered Divine Beast Meadow. To think the beast has taken up roost on top of the village, it looks simply divine. If the legends are true, the light of the Divine Beast will ravage the calamity. For now, Divine Beast Meadow will become the protector of this village and live on in legend alongside you. Oh, oh, yes, of course. I must reward you properly. Feel free to take what you find in that treasure chest. You will get more use out of it than I. What you did was miraculous, though I should expect nothing less from one of the bloodline of the champion. Why, you are almost equal to the very Hylian champion who fought with Master Rivali 100 years ago. All you lack is that sword that seals the darkness. If you had that sword that seals the darkness in your possession, you'd be the spitting image. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that sword at some point. Maybe tonight. Actually, probably Thursday. The Great Eagle Bow. A bow without equal, wielded by Rita champion Rivali. It said Rivali could loose arrows with the speed of a gale, making him supreme in aerial combat. Oh, of course my inventory is full. This guy. So the champion's weapons will break just like everything else, but you can go back. Oh no, my meteor rod. They will break just like everything else, but you can go back and re-get them. I can't remember how you re-get all of them. I think you have to like talk to a specific person and they make you one, or you can buy them at the shops or something for like free. But each champion has a weapon and you can re-get them after you've lost them. I think one's a bow, one's a sword, one's a one's a spear, one's a great sword, and one's a shield. Which covers almost every weapon type in the game, but the Master Sword is your main weapon. I don't think they are, Spell. But I think you probably have the Master Sword from the start of the game in Breath of the Wild, which the Master Sword doesn't break. The Master Sword is like the one weapon in the game that once you have it, you have it. Okay. We're going to go to Lanero Tower. Which, have you found the Master Sword in the game yet? Do you know where it's at? Because I remember finding it, and I was really stoked when I first found it. Oh, man, then I won't spoil that. I won't spoil that. Because it's one of those things, you don't have to find it to beat the game. It is very much so an actually like a hidden thing. The Guardian swords are a good one. I like the Guardian weapons because they're not electric, so you can't get shocked by lightning if you have one. Okay, where am I trying to go? Right down this ravine, I think. Oh yeah, I see it over there. I see the start of the path. Oh, excuse me, chat. Excuse me. Yeah, getting stopped by random Garuda who are just like, oh, I was supposed to find a Hylian. And you're like, yeah, this is random and specifically, or oddly specific. Yeah, I ain't wasting any of my time on any of these punks. Oh, whoa, they got electric arrows. Yeah, no, we running. We running. Man, I'm trying to remember how to shield serve. And I just cannot remember what the actual button combination is. That's what I thought. I don't think someone has to teach me how to do it. I'm pretty sure I can just do it. Maybe I have to be on a slope. Oh, I don't like that. I really thought that was going to deter him. Run away! Oh, I didn't know that. I know you could sneak up on enemies like that. I just did like a mega attack on that dude. It looked really cool because I had my like samurai style sword out. Oh man, Zora's domain is so cool in this game. I feel like Zora's domain is the coolest village of the four. Eh? Somebody's been dropping rocks on me. And that person's gonna die. So cool and you were excited to see it. And sad you blew through it so fast. Yeah. Aw, man. Spell. So, next week on Thursday, because I have Tears of the Kingdom pre-ordered, I'm going to go pick it up at GameStop. But I was talking to my brother, and he was all like, oh, yeah, my GameStop, you have to, like, we have to go Friday morning because they're not staying open for a midnight release because it's in the mall. And I was like, oh, I guess I should call GameStop and, like, make sure that they're gonna do a midnight release. And they are. They're handing the games out at 10 o'clock. So it's midnight Eastern. But they said they're doing like a cosplay contest. And they're going to do like a bunch of events and probably have a food truck. And they're going to do like a scavenger hunt. And if you win, you get like exclusive merch that they have and stuff. So I'm going to be going to that. But y'all should come. Y'all should come and hang out with me and wait to get a copy. Also, I don't know if you've pre-ordered the second game. I'm getting it physical. And the main reason that I'm getting it physical is because supposedly the game is 168 gigs. And I don't even know how I would download that digitally on a Switch. Ow. But yeah, apparently it's massive. Yeah, so I'm gonna go around like 8 or 9. Because they said you have to go from 3 to 9 to actually like buy the game, because I've pre-ordered it already, but they have to finalize your purchase, and he said their machines like shut off at 9 o'clock. So he was all like, "Oh, you have to come beforehand." Oh man, I forgot to examine these as I was going up. History of the Zora, Addendum 1, King Dorephan stands his ground. Around 100 years ago, King Dorephan ascended to the throne. A stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldier's spears barely left a scratch in its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorephan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the Guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the Guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora ever again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor from then on. Their trust and respect for him grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he's earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. But yeah, so I'm going to go a little order. So it's the GameStop in Cottonwood Heights. Or Fort Union. By like the Target near my house. Oh, I'm almost there. But yeah, like I was talking to the guy, and I think I was speaking to the manager of the GameStop because he kept referring to it as my store. And he was just like, "Yeah, man, like I know a lot of people don't get crazy excited anymore, but like I want my store to have like the old school like midnight release like we had back in high school, man." And like as soon as he said that, I was like, cool. I haven't been to like a midnight release since like Super Smash Bros. Brawl on the Wii. And I remember they used to be awesome. It used to be a whole thing. So I'm excited about it. The guy on the phone really gave me the hard sales pitch and won me over. Cause I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go and grab my game and leave. But then like he was talking about it, I was like, nah, I won't be a part of this. Target derogatory. Man, Target do be wild. You've lived that Target experience. You know better than all of us. Gamers are nostalgic. You went to every Pokemon Midnight release up to Sword and Shield. Wow. So for us in high school, going to Midnight releases was super hard because we lived in Heber, and so our closest GameStop was the Provo Town Center at the time. And so it was like a 45-minute drive, and we had to get our parents to agree to let us like stay out that late. And I only got my parents to let me do it like once or twice. Oh, this Zora's domain is so cool. Good evening. Are you a Hylian? That's right. Oh, where are my manners? I am LaFlat. I am a chief secretary for the royal family. Are you curious about this statue of Lady Mipha? Yeah, I'm curious. If you do not mind, please allow me to explain. This is the statue of the former Zora champion. Her name was Lady Mipha. She was as kind as she was beautiful. They say her ability to heal wounded soldiers was beyond compare. The soldiers she healed, they are all old and decrepit now, but they remember. For this reason, the elders of the domain all love Lady Mipha dearly. If you would like to know more, I suggest you try talking to them. Just gonna grab this this shrine real quick, so I have a place to teleport to. But yeah, it was like a rare thing to go to a midnight release, but I thought it was the coolest thing in high school to be there with just a bunch of people who were all excited about the same thing you were excited about. Honestly, it was a fairly similar thing to streaming in my mind. The silver longsword. Of just like it, you know, you're just gathering a bunch of people for like the exact same reason. Hello, welcome to the Seabed Inn. Here we. Could it be Linny? Is it Linny? Precisely. Yes, I'm sure of it. You're Linny. Wow, it's been such a long time. Wait, but I thought you and Mipha fell to Calamity Ganon. And if you've been alive all this time, where have you been? What have you been doing? Please tell me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm an adult, and here I am making a ruckus. Has it really been 100 years? In a way, it feels like yesterday. Yeah, that's the thing about the Zora, is they actually remember me. The Zora are all, like, actually old enough.
Oh.
We've both been through a lot, I'm sure. If you don't mind, I'd love to catch up sometime. I always felt like in Zelda, the Zora felt similar to elves to me.
Hi.
Oh no! The blood moon's happening. I heard the music change. But yeah, the Zora always felt similar to elves to me. And the Gorons felt like dwarves. Yeah, that was... I always had, like, these parallels between high fantasy in my head.
The moon rises once again.
Man, the freaking blood moon. Always causing problems. The Kokiri, the kids were fairies in my mind. Even though they were, like, actual fairies, it was like, oh, no, these are like fae folk of the forest. Garuda always seemed like a dark elf faction to me. The Rito aren't in every game.
And who might you be? The Zora King is not accepting visitors at this time. I shall escort you out.
Oh,
Pardon my
you'll
madam,
accept me
but
as
are
a
you
visitor,
all
bro. It's the Don, aka Child 1.0.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Please, please, come in.
Only in movement though, because they like literally ripped his entrance for Child's old trailer. Yeah, Sidon's cool. Ah, you are a Hylian, are you not? I'm King Dorifin, ruler of the Zora. You did well to come all the way here. Hmm? That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Hmm? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion, Link! Do not tell me you have forgotten me. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive extraordinarily. Ah, I've been taking a nap. Come again? Sleeping, you say? Is that why you do not seem to remember me? But surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mifa. Yes, you do. Do you not? Mifa who? Oh, I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mifa as well? You and Mifa were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Did you see the statue? Does gazing upon Mifa's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Vah-Ruta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? Old man Muzu. King Dorifin, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, how dare you speak so rudely to your king and his guest? This Hylian has come to us in our most dire hour of need. That our paths have crossed is certainly the work of fate. He is the key to saving Zora's domain, I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. Divine Visvaruta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us, Zora, water and air as one, so you could not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in grave danger. The divine beast is crying out once again. Oh no. Oh no, it's an elephant. Yeah, it is kind of an odd choice. Like, comparatively, when you think of water creatures, and just kind of the way the area is. The Divine Beast, Varuta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beasts, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Sagan, who's quite shock-resistant for Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we cannot safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you. Help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? So then Princess Zelda is still alive? Yeah, in Hyrule Castle. This is where doing the camel first helped. Yeah. Yeah, if you're already used to the electricity. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beasts, then we may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous! Naturally, I shall help you. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. Ho, ho! Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Yeah, the Zora armor! So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please, take good care of it. King Dorphin! Surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor? Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive such an honor? Well, actually, bro, Mipha was totally in love with me. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mifa. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. But ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding shock arrows we need to appease Varuta. But now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. I like his little, fluffy thing that he wears. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Sidon was looking for a Hylian to bring to Zora's domain, and now you have come, as if led by something. Whee! Where's my shop? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's over there. Got to see what they have in the shop here. Oh, these girls that are obsessed with Sidon. And the little kids. Yeah, Tana's over here sleeping, having dreams about Sidon. I really like the Zora design in this game. It's very reminiscent of Ocarina of Time, while at the same time not being. Yeah! Lady Mifa, watch this! I, Segin, the aptly named Demon Surgeon, shall strike down the divine beast Haruta. You're Link. Finally, I can avenge Lady Mifa. It has been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Segin, will cut you down myself. Playing dumb, eh? Nice try. You cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mifa from Calamity Ganon. It's been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mifa. How heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. There is no way we would ask for your help now, after all this time and after all that has happened. So says I, Segin, the Demon Sergeant. Even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Ruta in shock arrows myself. And in doing so, Lady Mifa's regrets shall be alleviated. If you understand anything, of course, then you'll get out of my way at once. Hey! I am in the middle of my shock arrow training. I must learn to withstand them. Did I not just tell you that? To commit such violence with great Segin standing right in front of you. In that case, you take the responsibility of appeasing divine beasts from Ruta. Huh? Look, bro, I just wanted a free shock arrow. I just needed some free stuff. They're so nice. Hey! Swift Violet. Some ice arrows.
Yeah. Hi.
I'll take them all. You just went and bought them all, did you? I'll be sure to stock up soon. It's a Goron. So I was talking to my brother about going to the thing at GameStop, and I told him, I was like, you should cosplay. I bet you have the stuff to do, Link. And he goes, no one wants to see a fat Link. And I said, fine, then be a Goron. He wasn't too stoked. Wasn't too stoked by that option I offered. But I could go as a Goron. I've got the build. I've got the Goron build. The bald head. The beard. The gut. Like, look at this guy. I could rock the Goron build. I just have to paint myself yellow. I can pull it off. Muzu, please listen. I don't care what you say. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. This is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! His world's just been shattered. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Muzo, though you never knew it. He was ever in Mipha's heart. But I don't think Link knew he was ever in Mipha's heart. Mipha never confessed to Link. But now I remember. Cue the cutscene. Link is oblivious. You look at half of what's going on and he's always just like, huh?
This reminds me
Huh?
of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how
Dude, that is a major injury.
looked grown up so much faster.
He's like had his arm clawed open. And he's just sitting there getting healed like, oh, it's nothing.
I was always willing to heal your wounds. Even back then.
Yeah, those be some mad healing powers.
So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you.
Man, do they have like gills on their shoulders?
Or how bad the wound. I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know. Perhaps we could spend some time together.
And Link's just like, oh yeah, no, like, let's go get some drinks, friend to friend. Childhood pals, spend some time together. Link's got no clue. He doesn't know what's going on. You are quivering like a hatchling. What is the matter? Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There's no way you just remembered her just now, when it is most convenient. No, he's got a point. Muzu's got a point. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows, yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Do I have any proof? Oh yeah, no, the Zora armor totally fits me. Oh, and I look fantastic in it. Oh, I gotta take off these cold pants. So, I remember there's a lot of different ways to get armor in the game. The Zora armor specifically, though, finding its pants and its hat to match, like, is a whole thing. Like, you find them in, like, random chests, just, like, hidden throughout Zora's domain. Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. Hmm? You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Eh? What in the... That is the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough Mipha made it for him and him alone. You've always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you already have it figured out. Sure. I never would have imagined you would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder, it is called Polymus Mountain, and there you shall find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. That awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Oh, that's right. I have to go fight that frickin' Lionel. Aha! You mean that Lionel? He is a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I'm certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate you will need, at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzo? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Zidon's such a hype, man. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Polymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basement, and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beasts. Gather at least 20 shock arrows, and then come join me. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. That's right. Climbing the waterfalls makes it way easier. But yeah, I already took down a Lionel out in the wild, so like, I'm gonna be fine. Is that a crab? Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. Thought the Zora armor was supposed to make me swim faster. I can barely go against the current. Oh no, I did go to the wrong place. I did, chat. I did. Surviving the cold. There it is. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, I just wanted to shield surf. Oh, I did not. Oh, I didn't expect that. Guardian shields are worthless. Worthless, I say. That's it. I'm busting out my Lionel sword. Just gonna run up here. I think this is the waterfall he was telling me to climb. Yeah, the waterfall climbability rules. In my mind, it's very reminiscent of when you get the Zora mask in Majora's Mask. Like, it just feels rad. And you move super fast, and you feel super cool doing it. It's just a good time. A good time for all. And I'm taking this tireless frog. Whee! No. Ooh, somebody's been shooting shock arrows. How many do I need? 20, you say? Do I actually have to trick it into shooting any? Seems to be plenty just lying around. Just sticking out of trees. Alright, where you at? There he is. Oh, he sees me. Oh, it want me to be sneaky? It thinks I can't take it on. It's like, oh no, you gotta be careful, because that line will mess you up. That Lionel doesn't know is that I will mess it up. But I'm gonna collect my shock arrows first. Yeah, I got a Lionel shield and a Lionel sword. You know why? Because I messed a Lionel up. Ow. Okay, okay, guy. Okay. Relax. Well, now I just want to kill him. Okay, if I'm gonna take this guy on, I need to be able to see his health. Gosh dang it. Get out of my face. Gonna beat him down with his own sword. Yeah, that's right. This is my first rodeo, bro. Oh, what you gonna do? Your little fire attack? Oh my goodness. I am so scared. Guy doesn't realize I've been practicing. Guy doesn't realize I fought his, like, cousin and kicked his face in. Ooh. Got him. First try. I mean, I can't carry any more of those. What do I gotta drop? Now, the real problem is I don't know if there's 20 electric arrows up here to finish what I'm supposed to be doing. I've got 13 at current. 13. 14, 15. I need 5 more. He shot some up here while I was fighting him. You're heading to the fireplace now? So I think from a traversal standpoint, the mountain was the most annoying place for me. I hated the mountain. Staying cool is not easy. Oh, here's a bunch up here. I think that puts me at 20. Yep, that's 20. Yeah, man, I couldn't have that Lionel chasing me while I was trying to get these arrows. There's probably a few more that I can grab just for good measure. Yeah, there's a couple in this tree over here. But yeah, when I beat the Lionel the other night, I didn't have any, like, food. And so it was just like, oh, I just gotta be really good. And so I got really used to his patterns again. This time I had strength food and healing food. So it was honestly just a lot easier. Though now I'm out of food. Alright. That should be enough. Also, weapon-wise, I'll go with the spear for a bit. Oh, and I think I need my, that's not what I meant to do. I need my... Zora armor back. I will say, one thing that's been hard about this playthrough has been avoiding the desire to just go 100% into it again. How do you make elixirs? Like fire-resistant elixirs? I think you need choo-choo jellies and fire-resistant lizards. Like, you generally make... elixirs out of... Oh, you just find a cooking pot. It's just like cooking food, but with elixir ingredients. I can't remember where I was supposed to meet Sidon. Glad to see you're ready to go, Link. Are you ready for this? Do you have your Zora armor and enough shock arrows? Wonderful! You never cease to amaze, Link. Now then, let us go and appease the Divine Beast as one. Here we go! Gaze now upon the Divine Beast's back. Do you see those glowing pink orbs? You'll need to shoot each one of them with a shock arrow. With your Zora armor, you will now have the ability to ascend waterfalls. So I shall take you right up to the side of the Divine Beast, and from there you can swim up and take aim. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now hurry up and get on my back. Good answer. Let's get going. Also, I have my triple arrow. I have multiple triple arrow bows. Ruta is responding to your presence. I'll move away and wait for an opening before we approach. I'll keep going at full speed. It's up to you to ward off Ruta's attacks. Are you ready, Divine Beast Varuta? Are you ready, Divine... Ah, I read that wrong. That includes hurling giant ice blocks that we'll need to watch out for. I think...
Can we get rid of that ice?
Yeah, I can shatter.
Here we go.
Oh man, that ice looks spicy.
Shock arrows ready? Now go.
Telling me I'm gonna need 20 shock arrows. Telling me I'm gonna need 20 shock arrows. Took me 4. Took me 4 shock arrows. Perfect shot each time. Get out of here. Ruta is floating higher. You want to venture inside it, right? I'll bring you closer. We're counting on you, hero. Do good work in there.
Well, Link, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast.
Bum 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 bum
I'll see you
bum
back
bum
at Zora's
bum
domain.
bum 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 bum
Farewell.
bum.
Finish the job, Link.
Oh, I will. Or will I? Dun 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 dun. I think we're gonna unlock the teleport point for this. And then I think we're gonna go grab a couple other things real quick. Travel gate registered to map.
You're here. I must say that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived.
You had to
Now,
save my girl
Rita
Mifa.
can be freed of Ganon's control. You'll need a map to prevent you from getting lost.
Aw, man. Why are they putting the map behind a gate this time?
The guidance stone there contains the information that you will need.
Alright, so yeah, now I can travel to the Divine Beast. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break, 2 to 3 minutes. Grab a drink, snack, and a friend. When we come back, we're gonna do a couple of shrines that I have, but I need to actually go complete, so that we can up our stamina one more time. We also need to grab some food and stuff before we go in this dungeon. So we'll be back with you in just a couple minutes. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. We're back, my friends. I had myself a delicious granola bar for a snack. I refilled my water. And I'm ready to take on some shrines. Hopefully none of them are super annoying puzzles. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Nizioma. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. This trial looks annoying. Yeah, that's kind of the fun thing though, is like there's so many that you can do in ways that are not the way it was intended to be done, you know? Ow. Gosh dang it. Okay, here's the thing. Did it just hurt me from touching it? Because that's lame. It in fact did hurt me from touching it. But I just needed to give it a little push. Don't you dare fall off the edge. I would have been pissed. Wait, what? Is there a special one I have to put in here? Ow. Ow. Well. Get that guy out of the hole. Man. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be a little more forceful. Oh, come on. I gotta get all up in this thing's business. Gosh. Yeah, it is always, like, I think one of the things that's given this game such longevity is turning around and watching clips of people solving different puzzles and just going, how did you ever think to do it that way? No, 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 no! Oh, it's such a small platform. No, 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 no. Easy does it. How did you get it off the platform? Did you just push it with the ice? Because I thought about that, but I didn't want it to roll down there. Yeah, I was real worried about it rolling down that direction. Like it's about to right now. There's no justice in the world. We are just rolling around on a cosmic ball of dust. And existence is pain. That should be enough. That should get us where we're going. Son of a bitch. Link? Get it together. You just got to get it at just the right angle. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Now I just gotta ease it in. Yeah, I'm not even taking chances with freezing it. I just would like it to go in the hole. Oh. I'm gonna grab this chest now. I'm pretty sure the balls stop falling once you've solved it. But yeah, I know it's supposed to be like a whole puzzle of like setting up your ice blocks at the right place at the right time, but like I'm just gonna take the little shortcut path. What you got for me, chest? Ooh, Azora Spear, I'll take it. Yeah, give me my spirit orb. I earned it. There's one that's like super notorious where like you have to move the switch through like a little maze, and there's a cheese for it where you like flip the ball over and then toss it that I've never figured out how to do. But I remember the first time I saw someone pull it off, and it really pissed me off. The first time you see people cheese these, you get real upset real quick. All right, and I have one right here. Oh, I should go see if this lady can upgrade any of my stuff. Have you found any of the great fairies yet? Oh, you know the one I'm talking about with the cheese? Yeah. It's super annoying. Yeah, the great fairies are rad. I really enjoyed the way they used the great fairies in this game. I want to say there's 3 total? 3 or 4? There might be 4. There might be one in the north that I'm not remembering. Oh, a minor test of strength? Bring it. Shock arrows it is. Nope. Nope. Not dealing with your laser, bro. Sorry. I love the little fight ones. Those are some of my favorite ones. I remember the first time I found a major test of strength, and I was like, oh, this one won't be too hard. And then I went in and it just absolutely decimated me. And I was like, oh, okay, no, I get it now. I can't remember what you used the giant ancient cores for. I think they're for specifically... There's a set of ancient armor you can get that I think makes you immune to guardians? That sounds right in my head. But I can't remember where you get it. I think you find it all in chests. There are so many armor sets in this game, especially once they add all the amiibo armor sets. Like, I remember I was trying to collect all of them, and then at one point I was just like, oh, you, like, literally don't have enough armor slots to have every armor at once. And so you do hit a point where you're just like, oh, I just pick and choose. But, like, I had almost every armor set leveled up. I had all the ones that were in the game naturally, and then I had, like, 80% of the amiibo ones. No, no, I wanted the fairy. An amaranth getting in the way. Hey, lady, can you upgrade any of my armor? She is the moment. She's ready to go to the Met Gala. Anyone watch the Met Gala yesterday? Oh, I have enough to upgrade my Zora armor. Oh, I didn't see when somebody fell. But I did not necessarily like all the outfits. But there were a few that were like... A lot of the guys were just in like normal suits. The cockroach. Oh, that's right. You have to find all of the sisters before... Yeah, I'm trying to remember where I get the Silent Princess stuff. The Hylian stuff's all super easy to upgrade. Because you just need, like, bokoblin parts. The cockroach was iconic. The cockroach was iconic, Lycans. That photographer knew exactly what he was doing. But no, there were a few guys who had like big capes on. And I was just like, man, I could wear a cape. I could pull off that look. Show up with the big kingly cape all over. Your fave fit was Anne Hathaway's. She had a good dress. I liked her dress. I liked the way her hair was done up. I thought her hair was really cool. There was one lady who had... Oh, I don't know who it was. There was one dress that I really liked. That was one of the big, like, over-the-top ones. But it was like... I think it was plaid. It was like a tan and black plaid. She was looking like Queen Amidala with all them, with all that dress. Yes, I would like my last chunk of my second stamina wheel, please. Yeah, it is significantly easier to max out your stamina versus the heart containers. But I feel like it's easier to get food to substitute for heart containers than it is to get food for stamina. But I could be wildly wrong on that. Man, I feel like I need to just kill a bunch of stuff to sell for rupees.
Ah.
No. I want to sell things. Take my Lionel stuff. I can kill more Lionels. Yeah, I tend to not keep, like, any of the elixir stuff. But I hold on to... I hold on to something if I know I need it to upgrade some armor.
Ah.
Alright, I think... I want to go find some memories. I want to go find this memory. So I see... There's the big split mountain. There's some ruins. There's a little lake. So here's the big split mountain. Doesn't look like it's from this direction. Unless it's right here. But this is like a big hole. I've been there. Which means it's probably coming from this side. Which means this is probably the lake. That's the little ruin. So if we go from here, I think that'll get us where we need to go. I think that'll get us where we need to go. But yeah, the Met Gala was a lot of fun last night. Watched it with some friends in VC. I was not intending to watch it. We were just in VC, and then they were like, "Oh, the Met Gala is happening," and so we started watching. But we were all really upset because the live stream was all like, "We have one more guest that's showing up," and then they stalled for like 15 minutes, and then the surprise guest didn't show up, and so they were just like, "Well, folks, have a wonderful night." And we were like, what the heck? We just sat here for 25 minutes. Like, no, you're going to tell us who the last guest is. And they never did. They never did. I had to look to Twitter. It was Rihanna. And Rihanna showed up like 30 minutes late. And one girl was like, she's filming Rihanna and she goes, "You're late." And Rihanna just goes, "Yeah, no shit." But Rihanna's also pregnant, so, like, you know, she was taking her time. And, like, when I say pregnant, I mean, like, she's supposed to give birth in, like, a week and a half. Vivini Westwood? I'm not sure I know who that is. Oh, it's right here. I was like, I swear this looks like the spot. We must recall our memories. I'd have to look up Vivini Westwood to know who Vivini Westwood is. And so I shall.
From
here, we'll make our way to Goron City.
Well, did she ever work
We'll make some
with
adjustments
all
on
those
the
people?
divine beast, so Daru can manage it as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn. But to think that divine beast was actually built by people. That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage.
Oh,
These divine beasts.
she's so studious.
So much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope.
I feel like, and maybe I'm way off base on this, I feel like Breath of the Wild gave Zelda more character than any other Zelda game.
How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back? Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
You don't like her voice? Oh, I love Zelda's voice. I thought everything about this Zelda was great. You should do a Link and Zelda cosplay. That'd be so much fun. And I think Paul could really pull it off, and I think you could really pull it off. I think you guys would be a great Link and Zelda. You should throw one together before next Thursday. So you can win the free stuff. All right, this one, though. This one looks a little trickier. Okay, I can see Varuta, or Vamedo in the background. It looks like it's not snowy, so it's coming from the right. There's some ruins. So this is all snowy over here. So it's got to be either over here. But here's the thing. I can't see the point on the perch. It's got to be over here. It's got to be coming off that mountain. The Tabitha Tower. Or is it Tabitha Tower? Probably Tabitha. But what did Tabitha do that got a tower named after her? That's what I want to know. Oh yeah, it's totally over here. I think. Man, now I don't know. It's like way far away from it. It might actually be over here on Piper Ridge. Or is it right below me? It might be right under me. Oh no, it's totally over there. It's totally those ruins. I can sense it in my bones. My old hunting bones. The hydrate. Twilight Princess Zelda looked the best. I think Twilight Princess Zelda probably has a lot of advantages in terms of looking the best. Because that one, they were going for like a gritty realism to the world. Like, it was still cartoony, but like they wanted more of like a realistic looking. And so a lot of the characters were really ornate. But I actually think Zelda is not the best looking princess in Twilight Princess. When is it Maida? I think her name is. When Maida gets her glow up. Midna. Yeah, when Midna gets her glow up, I think she steals the show pretty hard. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. You got the best looking Zelda, but she's not the best looking princess in her own game. So there's a lot of speculation that there's gonna be Twilight people in Tears of the Kingdom. There's speculation that the Sheikah people that made all these shrines in the Sheikah slate are actually Twilight people. Or some descendant of. Okay, this is looking a little more like the picture. But where in the picture exactly? I've got to find that old destroyed Guardian. Am I wrong? Oh no, that's not a guardian in the picture. That is the shrine. I was right there. I was standing at it. I'm but a fool. Oh man, that is like the coolest part of Twilight Princess. Spell, do you own any amiibos? Cause you can actually, I think it's you can play as Wolf Link if you have the amiibo. You can either play as him or you can summon him to help you in Breath of the Wild. I need to talk to my brother. So he bought a full set on eBay because all amiibos are little NFC tags. You might not even have to buy them on eBay anymore. I think you can actually program your phone to do it. Like, you can download an app and just have your phone's NFC scanner act as the amiibo. I remember. But yeah, I'm not sure which specific amiibo it is. But there's definitely something you can do with the wolf. Whether it's summoning him or having him, or becoming him.
Nothing. Just as I thought. It appears that this structure was designed to be exclusively accessed by the sword's chosen one. But designs can always be worked around. At least I hope. How do I get inside? I need to activate it somehow.
Oh, she's angry? She's
I thought I made
angry?
it clear that I'm not in need of an escort. It seems I'm the only one with a mind of my own. I, the person in question, am fine, regardless of the king's orders. Return to the castle and tell that to my father, please.
She is jelly.
And stop following me!
She wants to be the sword's chosen one. She wants to be Ruin Delvin doing all the things. Oh gosh. I know where that is. I know where that is. I have the whole map unlocked. There's only one. There's only one possible place it could be. The one patch of water in the desert. We gonna go get that memory. So, Spell, have you been trying to get the memories in order, or have you just been stumbling upon them as you've been running around? Because I feel like I remember my first playthrough, I stumbled upon a lot of them. I was just running around. You've been going to them as you find the paint guy? Oh, I don't know if I've actually started his quest. I don't know if I've talked to him. Whee! Oh. Gliding is so much faster in this game than Genshin. And I need Genshin to speed their gliding up. Oh. Well, that would have made life a lot easier. He's disappeared on you? Yeah, I've been finding the stables and being like, you find you don't like using horses? So there are a couple horses in the game that are just better than all the others. One is Epona, which you get by using an amiibo. And that's like the only way to get her. And the thing is she actually listens to you while you're running around. Oh, because this is my first time stepping in the desert. I was like, what is that? It's Le Camel. I like that the camel's got fancy shoes on. The camel's like, I'm going out. I'm putting my fancy purple shoes on. But sometimes that's what you gotta do, Lycans. You just gotta be like, well, it's been a good run, guys. Calling it here. Now, where's that memory? Right here. But, yeah, so having Epona is really nice because she has more spurs and she listens really well. There's also a side quest to get a special horse in the game called the Lord of the Mountain. And the Lord of the Mountain listens really well and has more spurs than anything. And catching it's a whole thing. You've got to have like 5 or like 4 stamina wheels if you want to catch it, I think. Run, Zelda, run! Ugh, the Yiga tribe. These guys are the worst. But they're about to get wrecked! That's right. That's right, back up. Play that Zelda theme. Play it. That was the moment she was like, okay. Maybe there is something to this Link fellow. But yeah, the Lord of the Mountain's really good. And then the third horse that's really good, which is a whole side quest to get, is alright, I think we'll go get this memory. And that'll be the last one we get tonight. The third horse is you can actually get Ganondorf's horse. And he's one of the hardest ones to get because you have to just find him out in the wild. Oh my gosh, I keep using the wrong button. Okay, yeah, I know how to get there. At least I think I know how to get there. Yeah, it's totally here. And then it's up there. I think it'll be faster from this way. But I've got to start getting heart containers. Because I will give you a mild spoiler spell. You have to have hearts to get the Master Sword. And, like, a lot. I think you need, like, 13. Baiju coughs when he sprints. I cough when I sprint. He's just like me. Almost got electrocuted there. I did get his C1. Wasn't even trying. I was just throwing primos at the ground and seeing what happened. Which I'm not even actually sure what his C1 does. I need to actually go back and read it. I think it just gives me an extra charge on his E. Which I don't know. I don't know how good that actually is. It's probably pretty good. Oh, thank goodness it stopped raining. Because climbing while it's raining is the worst. Yeah, if there's a feature they need to take out of Tears of the Kingdom, it's that. Stop making me climb in the rain. Okay, it's somewhere around here. So that's totally the river. Might be higher up. I hear someone scheming. I gotta be careful getting this memory though, because I'm approaching the hot zone. Up here? I'm not really sure how I can be any more straight on with it. That feels like the rock in the picture. Just off it's like right off the ledge. And there's a little rock. Side. It might be up here. Aha! Let's also grab this Korok seed. Am I misjudging where it's supposed to... Oh, no, there's just 2 rocks. I like finding the little Koroks. That's it, the yeah. And now you must die. They make that sad little noise. They make that sad little noise when you attack them. Ouch! I will trade you 1 memory for 1 picture. It's a good deal, Link. You should take the deal.
That cut doesn't look too bad, actually. You're fine for now.
Man,
You know, there's
I
a fine
remember
line
this
between
memory.
courage and
There's just a
recklessness.
bunch of Lionels on the ground, man.
As brave as you are, that does not make you immortal.
Like, you realize,
seems
like,
that
Link just
Not
slaughtered.
only is the frequency of these types of attacks on the rise, but the scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well. I fear
Like,
that-
this is the
I fear
memory
that
where
this
you
is an
realize
omen
Link
which
is
portends
that
the return
guy.
of Calamity Ganon. And if that's the case, I'm ready to expect the worst. We'll need to make preparations as soon as possible.
Like, Link is just straight up that guy. All those bokoblins, all those Lionels just wrecked them. Oh, welcome home, Ripley. Oh, man. A little Korok was sitting there watching the whole time after I attacked him. We're just gonna fly away. The Korok Forest. Oh man, I forgot. How do I get here? Getting there's tricky. And getting here's tricky. I think I have to, like, pass a test. Yeah, that's right. I have to talk to people and they, like, take me to it. Oh, I forgot about these ruins. There's so much stuff in here. Like, all of this, like, Deepakala, never really gets used in the game. The Elden Mountains, like, this whole section doesn't really get used. Like, all these places that I'm hoping Tears of the Kingdom actually revisits and gives more context to. The whole Fair in Ruins never gets visited. Like, this whole bottom right corner of the map, because the Zora's Domain is all up here. This whole section of the map outside Hateno Village is all bonus content. It's all stuff you do not have to do. And it's all really cool. It's all really cool. And I really hope Tears of the Kingdom decides to explore a lot of it. Whether that be in, like, the form of dungeons or whatever. Just give me more. Give me more of these areas. Like, people are upset. They're all like, oh, they're going to use the same map. One, I don't think they're going to use the same map. I think this map is only going to be, like, half of what they have. But two, I think there's still so much to be done in this map. All right. Let's go take down our second Divine Beast. Let's go take down our second Divine Beast. And I think next time we'll do... I think next time, rather than Divine Beasts, I think what we'll do is we'll get our Master Sword. I think that is the plan for next stream. We'll go shrine hunting, get our hearts up, and get our Master Sword. And I feel like I don't have a lot of weapons. Yeah, the enemies here are just weaker, which makes me feel like the elephant is supposed to be the first one you do. Like, it just feels like that makes sense. Oh man, I can't activate that yet. Well, how am I supposed to get in here? What do I gotta do to open this guy? You make it look so easy by putting it right in my face, and then I can't get in. Get out of town. I also forgot to go stock up on food. So we're going to be eating raw ingredients to survive. Alright, what we got up here? Oh man, I remember the puzzles in this one being a hassle. I remember the puzzles being a hassle, chat. No. No, you don't get to come out right after I kill you. That's not how this works. Can I fit through this crack? Oh, come on, Link, you fit. You can get through there. I'm gonna open this chest to make myself feel better about not understanding how to solve this puzzle. An ancient spring, I'll take it. Gotta be a switch. See, and I can just like walk in here. I can't activate this though. Chica Slate authenticated. Unable to activate main control unit. I'm gonna say, can I just activate it? I was like, I'll do it. I'll just fight him. I don't care if he's stronger. Ugh. I just remembered how to do this and I feel dumb. I just remembered how to do this and I feel dumb now. I always forget the ice power exists. I always forget the ice power exists. Chica Slate authenticated. Yeah, give me that map. I feel so dumb. Yeah, but this one only has 3 or 4? Also, I feel like its controls were weird.
You've obtained the map of the divine beast.
That's right. I
You
have
see
obtained the
several
map.
glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta. Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals. Be careful.
And if I refuse to be careful? Okay, well, I already got one over here. Oh no, there are 5.
There are 4 terminals remaining.
Yeah, she is way more stoked about me solving these puzzles than Rivali was. Rivali was all like, "Oh, you might actually do it." And I was just over here like, "Shut up, punk." Gotta get rid of that goop. Okay, what? I can't remember what moving his trunk actually does. I do know that you can cheese a lot of these puzzles by using Rivali's ability. Like, getting that waterfall that lets you up is supposed to be, like, a big deal. And I'm just over here like, nope, Rivali. Like, if I remember right, getting the one on the trunk is supposed to be a big deal. But, like, you can totally just Rivali up. Except that I think my Rivali thing has to charge now. But we got that wheel turning. Let's see what's in this chest. Oh yeah, money. All right. But yeah, I feel like people were really hard on the dungeons of Breath of the Wild. And we're all like, "Oh, they're not the classic Zelda dungeon, but like also they're still really fun." Like, I think a lot of people were so obsessed with what they were used to that they didn't give themselves the chance to enjoy what was in front of them. Because I find these Divine Beasts really fun. And I don't find them overly, like, long. Which I know might seem like an odd... Like, a lot of people would be like, well, don't you want a long dungeon? And I'm just over here like, well, actually, a lot of the old dungeons... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I'm like, a lot of the old dungeons from... What's it called? Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time could be tedious. Like the water dungeon. The water dungeon was not that great. And most people admit it. Most people refer to the water dungeon as like an example of what not to do. Oh, how do I get to this one? Yeah, because I have to be... It has to be standing upright. So that's how you do that one.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
Of course I can do it. I'm the hero of legend. Or am I? Dun 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 dun. Dun. I'm at least the hero of the Master Sword. Yeah, the problem with that is it doesn't stay long enough for it to actually come around. Something else has got to happen there. There's also one in its head, which I totally missed. What's going on with that one in its head? Maybe... I think I figured it out. I gotta have it spinning the other way. Maybe. Killing that guy just for... Yeah, from the other way I can make it work.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Nice. Yeah, we gotta let it spin around again. And that'll do it.
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're nearly there.
Okay, so there's one up in the head. If I remember right, yeah, I can totally hitch a ride up these. The one in the head up here? I don't know where this tunnel goes. Have a good night, Lycans. Get good sleeps. No, it's like above me. Like in its eyes. I don't need that guy in my face. Come on. Oh, that's right. I'm remembering this now. Just gotta cool that fire off with some water from the old elephant spout. Just gotta click the old button.
Just one terminal remaining. I have faith in you.
As you should. Now I just gotta make sure that I Rivali Gale in the right way. Damn. Didn't even have to try. Didn't even have to try to get that last one.
You activated all the terminals.
But I'm
Now
pretty
we can
sure
start the
I've
main
skipped
control unit.
a ton of chests in here.
There should be a new glowing mark on your map. Head there. Be careful not to let your guard down.
Oh, I ain't letting nothing down. Oh, man. I came to this side because I thought there'd be a chest that was on the other side. Think I can make it from here? Ooh, got it. Oh, ice arrows. Those will be nice. One right here. Another weapon. That'll be good. I know I saw one on this. There it is. More arrows. This is good. And there's that one. That's the last one I need. And I feel like because that one's actually a puzzle, it's probably got the nicest thing in it. Just gotta get to it. And I don't think it actually matters which direction the thing is spinning. Ooh. Well, I didn't die, so it's okay. Now the real problem is I don't have a lot of healing items. Or battle items, really. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna see how this fight goes. Probably gonna shoot a lot of arrows at this guy. Whee! Oh, that's right. He has that rad harpoon. Water blight cannon. I remember this being one of the more fun fights.
Please take care. That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years ago. Regardless, I believe that you are well prepared for this moment.
Oh, you. I don't know if I am, Mipha.
Careful, that spear has a long reach.
Ooh. That didn't feel great. Man, arrows are too powerful. This is where things got tricky.
Careful, not much room to operate. Now's your chance.
Easy. Easy, because arrows are frickin' OP. There's not a single enemy in this game that you can't just arrow to death. And just repeatedly stun if you've got good aim. But you know, no mercy. No mercy on these punks. They're causing all sorts of problems. And I ain't here for it. I came to save my friends. And also, Link is that guy. Oh yeah, we got 5 hearts now. Man, I didn't even use the weapon. Once you activate the main control unit, you will not be able to re-enter the interior of the Divine Beast. Do you still wish to activate it? Yes, I do. 'Cause I'm ready. I am prepared.
Hello, Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again.
Man, the spirit of your ex showing up after 100 years. Awkward.
Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mifa's grace.
Oh. You would think Mifa's Grace was one of the most useful abilities in the game. And it is. Except for when you're like falling really far down and it revives you, but then you like continue to fall and just die all at once.
I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need.
I don't think it gives me a
Knowing
choice.
that
I think it just
will let
automatically
my
does it.
spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support.
Man,
We'll
I really
annihilate
enjoy the
Ganon
DLC,
together.
and we'll probably go
Farewell.
through the DLC on stream
Save her, Link.
next
Save
week
Princess.
after
Save Princess.
beating the game. I feel like the DLC really gave the heroes or the champions the story they deserved. But I don't think you can do it. I know you can do it before beating the game. I think you have to beat the 4 divine beasts before it'll let you do it, though. Oh, man. It's weird that it was an elephant, but the elephant is rad. It's all just like, don't mind me, I'm just gonna disappear underwater now. Just somehow swam under those dams. Ready in battle positions. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, awesome. Target locked and ready.
We found a way to be useful to Link and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can.
Excellent.
Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope.
That's one of the few things that I think actually, like, actively bugged me about the game, is the final fight is actually way harder if you don't do the Divine Beasts. Like, significantly harder if you don't do the Divine Beasts. And it's like, if you do get all the Divine Beasts, it's just like, oh, this is kind of a pushover, like, victory lap fight.
I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could.
So I do hope that Tears of the Kingdom has, like, a really hard final boss. Like, not insanely hard, but just, like, feels like the end of the game hard. Like, I think the end of Breath of the Wild is cool, But I think of everything, the final fight does feel like it falls flat. Oh yeah, Mifa's Grace. Yeah, how do y'all like me now? How do y'all like me now? Remember when y'all Zoras said I was a random Hylian and you'd never trust me? Well, guess what? I saved the day. Now y'all gotta recognize. Link, you did well to survive your trial. I've been awaiting your return. The violent downpour has disappeared and has the threat of to Zora's domain. It was all little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there is no longer any danger of a great flood laying waste to Hyrule. You appeased the divine beast Varuta and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are all truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must sincerely apologize for my harsh treatment of you. That whole time you were thinking of Hyrule and Lady Mipha's well-being, just like the rest of us. All of the members of our council humbly fold our fins back in gratitude, along with the rest of our people. Perhaps the older generation of Zora, myself included, misunderstood Hylians after all. It would seem so. That said, I would be overjoyed if you could find it in your heart to forgive me. If not now, then perhaps one day. Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside that chest over there. It was cherished by Mipha, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. By the way, Link, I see you are without your trusty blade, the sword that seals the darkness. Did you perhaps lose it when you lost your memory? What sword? So you have forgotten that as well. That is a legendary blade that only the Hylian champion can wield. It undoubtedly found a safe place to wait for you, sleeping soundly, just like its master. Link, all of the Zora thank you from the depths of our hearts for your heroic and selfless work. And you too, Sidon. As your father, I am proud of you for fighting the divine beast alongside Link. You have grown much recently. I know you will be a worthy heir when your time comes. Father, I thank you. The heavy rains have stopped, and the divine beast is our ally once again. How glorious. Truly splendid. Link, this is wonderful. I love his smile. Link, thank you so much. Truly, I could never thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away. This calls for a top-tier expression of gratitude. Zo, rah, rah, rah. With all your heart, thank you. The Zoras kind of look like Power Rangers because they're all solid colors. So I'd point that out. The light scale trident. Oh, of course my inventory is full. What do I want to get rid of? Oh, this halberd. Yeah, I remember one time I went to do the final battle and I was like, I'm going to take only the special weapons I got from the other characters. And that was not a good idea because I ran out of weapons. But chat, that's where we're going to save it.